the topic of awe, which is one we often don't directly practice with, and yet um, it's it's a it's helpful. It's a wholesome um, invocation. Awe can be a wholesome invocation on the path to practice, the path to practice, and one way actually. And in fact, this morning Gil was talking about that. That often when, for example, um, we are mindful of something. We're mindful of sounds, emotions, the breath, the body, sensations, and not so much of what is being aware, not turning awareness onto itself. And turning awareness onto itself, actually, that, wow, there's consciousness here, there's awareness, there's life. That turn, that turn that we often don't do because we're so busy in the middle of our daily lives. When we actually in meditation, when the mind is quiet and settled, which will be the invitation tonight, and turning awareness onto itself and appreciating this being, this consciousness, this awareness that feels and senses and hears. It's ineffable. It's amazing to be alive. It's amazing to be conscious. Consciousness that no one really, none of us really understand. No scientist, no philosopher. There are plenty of volumes, thousands, millions. Well, maybe not millions, but maybe over the ages, people have wondered what is consciousness and wax philosophy and philosophers and scientists, and we still don't know. We have no clue, and it's magnificent when we turn awareness to itself. It's magnificent, magnificent. So so there will be some invitations tonight to do that. And then if the question might come up, so what good is awe? Well, there is some research actually, specifically the Greater Good Science Center in Berkeley, Dacher Keltner, there have been many research studies on what awe is, trying to define it, the value of it in the secular practice. And I'll just offer a couple of thoughts here. And besides, of course, spiritually has a lot of deep sense of for our awakening when we really see clearly, there's a sense of awe arising that can be very helpful, supportive. But just to share a couple of research findings, it's been suggested that when it comes to the psychological effects of studying awe, um, people who experience a sense of awe and swim in it, they sense that they have more time available. They have increased feelings of connectedness. It increases their critical thinking and skepticism, which can be the the wholesome way, not the negative aspect, but increasing positive mood, and it decreases materialism. And also, some other studies have shown that people tend to become more kind and generous when they experience awe. So, so there are a lot of goodness that can be generated from from exposing ourselves, from allowing ourselves to experience awe. So that's some secular research, and spiritually, let's just delve into it, and without taking my word for it, how beneficial it can be in the sense of our awakening to our true nature, to ourselves, to having more freedom. Let's just experience it.